The National Electrical Code and National Fire Protection Association Standard 70 establish minimum height requirements for overhead obstructions in areas where commercial vehicles operate. NEC Article 110.26 addresses overhead conductors near buildings, specifically outlining vertical clearance requirements. NEC 110.26 states that overhead lines must maintain a vertical clearance of not less than 18 feet, which is 5.49 meters, from the final grade at any point directly under the line. This regulation ensures that tall vehicles, like those transporting mobile homes, can pass safely without contacting overhead wires or structures. NEC 110.26b addresses overhead service conductors, specifying a vertical clearance of not less than 10 feet, which is 3.5 meters, from any surface accessible to vehicles if such conductors are above grade level. NFPA 70, Article 110.26 further clarifies that the 18-foot minimum height requirement applies to all overhead conductors, including power lines, telephone lines, cable television lines, and traffic signals. This comprehensive coverage aims to prevent accidents and ensure uninterrupted traffic flow. It is important to note that the NEC and NFPA 70 also outlines certain exceptions to these minimum height requirements. Firstly, overhead conductors installed in accordance with local ordinances may be exempt. This provision acknowledges that local jurisdictions may have specific regulations tailored to their unique environmental or infrastructural conditions. Secondly, overhead conductors that cross over private property with the owner's permission may also be exempt. This exception recognizes that private property owners have the right to make decisions regarding their land, provided that those decisions do not compromise public safety. Thirdly, temporary conductors used for special events or construction purposes may be subject to different height requirements. These temporary installations are often designed to be easily relocated or removed, making strict adherence to the standard height requirements impractical. The enforcement of these height requirements typically falls under the jurisdiction of local municipalities or state transportation departments. These entities are responsible for inspecting overhead obstructions, issuing permits, and ensuring that all installations comply with applicable codes and standards. Failure to comply with these requirements can result in fines, penalties, or even legal action. For example, a municipality may issue a notice of violation to a utility company that has installed an overhead power line at an insufficient height. The utility company would then be required to correct the violation within a specified time frame or face further penalties. In conclusion, the NEC and NFPA establish a minimum height of 18 feet equivalent to 5.49 meters for overhead signs, lights, and other obstructions located in areas where commercial vehicles travel. This requirement is designed to protect both vehicles and overhead infrastructure from damage and to ensure the safety of drivers and pedestrians. However, it is essential to verify any specific requirements with local authorities, as local ordinances may impose additional or more stringent regulations.